Welcome back to... I'm gonna talk to more people. I'm Civvie.
Hey.
Here I am. I'm talking.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, like what? Is something
Your
wrong?
face. You have this glow. I mean, not a real glow, but it's like you're calm. At peace, but it's more than that. You haven't been chewing on spice, have you?
Maybe. When it's touched with the Force, others can feel it.
Oh, well, it shows. It's like you're hooked up to a power coupling. It's weird. I mean, not bad weird, it's just weird. For a minute there, I thought you and Visas, but it's just the Force.
Me and Visas what?
You know, hooked up a power coupling. You know?
Oh. We don't have that kind of
Got it.
relationship.
Just checking.
I was hoping we'd talk.
About what?
You thought about the Force.
Why, you tried to be my father? No thanks. Already had one. Somewhere.
I just wanted to ask questions.
Go ahead,
Seem
All
restless.
this traveling, being trapped in the ship. Everything's just too quiet.
Too
I'd
quiet?
rather be doing something. Somewhere with people, activity, some life.
Like Nar Shaddaa?
It's been a while since I've been off planet. Guess I got used to it.
How so?
Well, Nar Shaddaa may be one of the biggest cesspits in the galaxy, but it's got a life to it. Activity. Aliens, people, refugees. It's like noise, but relaxing. Like the hum of a hyperdrive. Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far. I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay. Maybe one day I'll be able to show
No
you.
thanks. You can keep your Jedi training to yourself.
Oh, okay. Never mind. All right, Godo.
Is there?
You could be more
The
grateful.
fact we are even having a conversation is gratitude. Usually, my conversations do not have the give and take that our current interaction does. And of course, there is much more screaming on the part of the listener when the torture field is activated.
Okay. I had some
I
questions.
am willing to.
You want me to save the Republic? How?
There are several factors, all of which affect each other. There is the stabilization of Dantooine, the preservation of the restoration efforts on Telos, the political resolution on Onderon, and the unification of a religious power base in the galaxy, either Jedi or Sith.
Anything you can
The
help?
destruction of my yacht and of all my activities on Nar Shaddaa carry a cost that would take you several lifetimes to pay back. But perhaps the offer of credits will spur you to act quicker, more decisively. I am not unsympathetic to such greed. For every system you stabilize, I will reward you for your efforts.
Oh. Shit, you got credits? I will do what has to be done.
See that you do. There is the stabilization.
Don't go
You
down
have
to it.
stabilized Dantooine. You have done well, and the stability you have caused shall.
Cool. What else needs to be stabilized?
Telos is instrumental to the stability of the Republic. Of course, since the destruction of the Parag.
Nothing. It's alright, guys. Money, though. We need money to buy lightsabers. Can you tell me about the
That
crystal?
is bonded to you. Let me focus on the... There. Is there some...
I'll be going. Thank you for the crystal. I don't believe there's anything left really to talk to her about. Workbench, make sure we put the crystal back in our lightsaber. Okay, with it. Okay, what do we get? Neutral, attack 1, dex, strength, whiz. don't think it's quite right. Or it might be that I just, like... I'm not quite fully light side yet. That's why. That's the problem. Oh, there's the lab. I was wondering where that was. Okay. Let's talk to Not Karth.
You seem pretty calm. It's almost streaming off of you.
I felt this good in a long time.
Well, it's good to see. You're a nice counterbalance to that old witch back there.
Indeed. Questions?
All right.
Met someone in Narshada who says he knows
Yeah,
you?
that's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too?
Is there anything you want to tell me?
No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you...
That's fair. I just want to know.
Is this an interrogation? If so, you're terrible at it. Why don't you just crawl in my head and try to dig out whatever you're looking for rather than asking about it?
Let's settle it,
You
bruh.
know what? I helped you get off Paragus. If I hadn't been there, I'm trying to help you.
Why are you trying to protect me?
I don't know. I'm not sure I understand it half the time.
I want to know what you're doing before
You know
run.
what? Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once.
I killed a lot of Mandalorians.
Duxon. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malachor 5.
What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything? You've got plenty of lives to answer for. All you Jedi do.
If you got questions, ask.
How did you even live with yourself after Malachor? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you?
It wasn't like that.
Wasn't it? Maybe you thought they'd forgive you. Sure, you might have thought they'd execute you. But Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp, another dirty little Jedi secret. I'll tell you, all those Jedi at Malachor, they deserved it. Every last one of them.
Jeez. Why?
Because Jedi lie, and they manipulate, and
It's
every
true.
act of charity or kindness they do, you can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is. The galaxy doesn't need Jedi arrogance or Jedi hypocrisy anymore.
What do you mean?
At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists, except in times of war. They're teachers, except when it comes to telling their students the truth. And when they save you, it's only so you can suffer more.
That's not the way.
Whatever, just leave me alone. I don't know.
I want to know about your past,
Well,
bruh.
don't get too attached to me. I don't like it.
Okay. Why not?
It's because I'm a deserter. It's what I do.
You served in the war?
Served in both of them. Against the Mandalorians, before and after Revan, and again, when Revan declared war on the Jedi.
Okay. But why?
Because I followed orders. But it was more than that. You were there. You knew how easy it was to hate the Jedi who sat back in the Republic, evaluating the threat, and watched us die against the Mandalorians.
Why'd you desert?
Because you can't believe in the Republic anymore
No,
after
dinner
the
was finished.
Mandalorian Wars. After Revan, nothing was the same.
Right after that final battle at Malachor, I was right there with the rest of the defectors, because it was the right thing to do.
The Republic didn't deserve your
The
loyalty.
Mandalorians were slaughtering us by the millions. The millions. You were at Serico, when they turned the Stayrib cities into glass craters. At Duro, when Basilisk wardroids rained like meteors onto the orbiting cities. And when the Mandalorians set fire to the Zoxan plains on Ares III, the fires that still burn. Without the Jedi who turned on the Council, without you, the Republic would have lost the war. And we would all be Mandalorian slaves or corpses. We were loyal to Revan. That was enough. He saved us.
What
It's
happened?
another story, and it's nothing I feel like talking about. I did a lot of things I'm not proud of, and I couldn't do it anymore.
Okay.
Something up?
All right. It's another story. All right.
Never mind. All right. We want to go to Telos. We're gonna finish up the things that happened there, theoretically. Skip all the cutscenes. We've seen them all before. Oh, okay. New cutscene. Why not?
Has there been any sign of the ship?
No, mistress, nor any word of our sister. We do not know where they travel now.
The freighter. It is important. And I thought the droid was as well, but I was wrong.
Mistress, we still do not know the significance of the ship or the droid. We downloaded all you asked, but we are still no closer to the answers you seek.
Then perhaps we'll need to have faith that your sister will change her mind, remember her oath, and return to us with the answers we seek.
I hope so, mistress. But there has been no word of her since she departed with the other 4 on the freighter.
4?
Yes, mistress. The Iridonian, the Ichani-trained pilot, the exile, and the old woman.
Old woman?
Yes, mistress.
I do not recall seeing her.
Mistress, she was secured for much of the time the exile was here. At other times you were meditating, and we did not wish to disturb you. Mistress, is there something wrong?
I am tired. I sometimes feel as if things are collapsing all around us. It is just at the edge of perceptions, waiting. I fear things will collapse before our enemies reveal themselves.
Yes, mistress.
I will meditate upon this. Perhaps it will clear my mind.
Perhaps.
If you've got some time, I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few
More
moments
cutscenes.
to spare for your work. I would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs. That isn't a problem, is it?
I suppose not. Perhaps in working on my circuitry, your assistant will learn something about how a fully functional droid is constructed.
Just ignore him and let's get to work.
I would appreciate that. Our group has little in the way of time to spare, and I would not want to delay you from your other duties.
Right. Let's get you open. See what you can do.
All right.
I have to say, you are put together quite well. That wasn't much to do.
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient, though I am pleased that you were able to make some improvements, and this was not just a waste of my valuable time.
There were a few things from my remote that I was able to integrate into your construction.
I see. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your work.
Yay.
Iridonian, I would like to speak with you about your assistant.
Goto just can't drop
My
it.
assistant? Oh, right. What is it?
I believe he has it in his head that my relative size is comical. I find his disparaging beeps and whistles to be quite annoying.
I thought only utility droids had size issues.
If I am to continue to operate with him, I would appreciate it if you spoke with him about this. Otherwise, I will be forced to find a more permanent solution.
I like how the joke everyone just thinks Goto's fat. Okay, add, and sure we'll add Adam. Why not? Okay, let's see. What do we got to do here? How? We can do some shopping with the brothers. See if they've gotten anything new. But for here we need Lieutenant Gren. And this is probably the same. So let's see if we can find Gren. He's either this nerd out here or he's the guy in the station. Why is this door open? Jesus Christ, guys. Come on. Oh, hello.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Systems failing, Master.
I guess more droid parts are nice. Okay, so the guy I'm looking for must be in the main area. We should probably talk to the Thorians. Cantina. I think the guy I'm looking for is the other way. Cantina again. But I wanted to look at the shop, so here we are.
Look at camera.
Okay, med packs, armor, Mando, repeating blaster rifle. Ooh. Bowcaster. Plasmas, targeting. Shields. Gloves. Doesn't look like he has anything new. Unfortunate. And his brother's missing. That's right. Okay, let's see if we can find the guy in charge here. I believe he is Ren. There he is.
So you've returned.
I found your fuel
Really?
problem.
That's great news. The situation here... Voga the Hutt? That's preposterous. What makes you think we'd be willing to do that?
A lot of fuel. He needs to sell it.
A glut of fuel isn't going to help our position much in this case. It's a resource that's needed throughout the galaxy, and he'll be able to command a high price
Yeah, he has a
for it.
lot of fuel.
Still, we don't have much of a choice. We need fuel, and we need it fast. I'll bring this up with the Telosian Council and urge them to broker a deal with Voga. Now, I believe I gave you my word that there would be a reward for information leading to the establishment of a fuel source for the station.
Indeed.
Never believed for a moment that you'd actually be collecting it. But I'm a man of my word. So here you are. Now, I've got to send this information to the Council right away.
$1,000, 1,000
So
credits.
you return. Would you be interested in helping us?
Tell him about the bounties.
This isn't a bounty, so to speak. But we're looking for a man named Batono who's been missing. We're also looking for any information about the imposter Batu Rem. Batono was the overseer of dock operations for Zerka, and was assisting us in uncovering the elusive black... A few weeks ago, he suddenly disappeared. And has been
I wonder if
heard
I
from
already
since.
killed him. Any leads?
Not much, other than what I've already told you, and the fact... I spoke with some Zerka guards near the docking bay, but they didn't seem like they wanted to cooperate.
See if I can dig up.
What is it? You mean the assassin who tried to kill you, right? The real Batu Rem's one of us, and he's off the station on leave. I hope Batu's okay, though I'm expecting the worst. Shame. He was a good kid. Yes, we looked into it and found that he arrived via a tramp freighter in Docking Bay 3. Unfortunately, the cargo and passenger manifest as well as departure location was not disclosed to us. That's all the information I have for you.
See what I can dig
If you
up.
find anything...
Okay. To Docking Bay 3. Easy enough. That's gonna be just travelers. 2, 3. How handy that they use characters I can read. How much would this expense be? 25 credits? Alright. What goes on here? Looking for a name Antonio. Circa offices. You do know him. I'm gonna hurt you. I just imagine every time that I get dark side points, it's like the gopher meme. Alright, I think that's it for that part of the bounty.
So you return. What is the real Batu Rem?
The assassin.
Oh, what is it? Docking Bay 3. More suspicious activity from Zerk. Batnar Shada? Sounds like you've made. Here's the reward for the information. And if you find out anything else about... What is it?
Bonded plates Mark III. Okay, Circa office. Whee! Goto, give us money. For dealing with that issue. Okie dokie. Right here. What I'd like is access to your port. Mercs, 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 mercs.
I simply do not have time for you. My hands are full with trying to manage. If there is nothing else.
What about
Batono?
Batono?
Of course. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. Do-gooders who believe that because of the things Zerka must do to remain successful and profitable, we must be evil. They do not see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. If certain funds must be paid, then Zerka will gladly pay. If competitors removed, then Zerka will do its part to forward progress. Batono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. Harassment, but conveniently overlooked, sanctioned perhaps, by the Telosian authorities.
Yeah, man. Asked me to find him.
I see. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. I do know he spent some time in the company of the Ithorians. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Zerka's. But if you are searching for him, and find him, there would be a reward. Excellent. Zerka will be...
Okay, the Thorians. They're in the other sector, if I recall. Let's go to the other sector. But we'll walk there and be there by the time the next episode happens. So for today, I'm Civvie, and we're walking around, looking for stuff. Maybe we'll find some armor. Wouldn't that be nice? And I'll see you guys next time.